Imagine standing in a grocery store, staring at your cart, counting every single dollar in your wallet. Milk, bread, eggs. You're already over budget. The anxiety builds. And then something completely unbelievable happens. Today's story isn't just about money. It's about a single moment that stopped an entire store and brought people to tears. This is a true American-style story of kindness, and it's going viral for a very good reason. It was just an ordinary evening in a busy American grocery store. You know the scene. People were tired, drained from the day. There were parents trying to wrangle their kids, elderly couples moving slowly down the aisles, and workers coming straight off long, grueling shifts. Their carts were full, but you could tell their wallets were tight. You could feel it in the air, that quiet pressure of inflation, of stress. Everyone was just in their own world, focused on one thing: getting their shopping done and getting home. The silence wasn't peaceful. It was heavy with the unspoken worries of everyday life. Then, at one of the checkout lanes, the moment happened that changed everything. A cashier suddenly froze. She looked down at her screen, her expression shifting from confusion to pure emotion. She looked up at the customer and quietly said, "Your groceries, they're already paid for." The customer, a young woman, just laughed at first. She was sure it was a mistake, a glitch in the system, but it wasn't. The cashier pointed toward the entrance. A stranger, just a regular person standing near the doors, had paid the bill. And not just for that one customer, but for every single person who was in the store at that moment. The reaction wasn't what you might expect. People didn't cheer or shout. They cried. The sound of soft sobbing filled the air. A single mom who had been trying to decide what to put back dropped her head and whispered, "Thank you, God." An elderly man, leaning on his cart, looked over and said, with a shaky voice, "I haven't felt relief like this in years." A few people tried to walk over to the stranger, to give him money, to refuse the gift, but the stranger just smiled gently and shook his head. He quietly said, "I've been blessed. Tonight, I just wanted to share it." There was no camera crew, no big announcement, no desire for attention. It was just pure, quiet kindness. So why did this one moment hit America so hard? Because it speaks to a truth that millions of us are living every day. So many Americans are struggling silently. They're not asking for help. They're not complaining online. They're just surviving day in and day out, doing their best to hold it all together. And when an act of kindness like this appears out of nowhere, completely unexpected and undeserved, it does more than just help financially. It sends a powerful message. You are seen. You are not alone in your struggle. This isn't about politics. This isn't some organized charity event. This is about one human being seeing another and deciding to help. This is humanity at its absolute best. That stranger didn't just pay for groceries. He paid off stress. He paid off fear. He gave dozens of people a moment of peace in a world that rarely offers it. He lifted a weight from their shoulders that was much heavier than a few bags of food, and you can be sure that every single person who walked out of that store that night walked out a little bit lighter, with their hearts a little bit fuller. It's a beautiful reminder that sometimes the smallest, quietest acts are the ones that create the biggest impact and ripple out in ways we can't even imagine. If this story touched your heart, please share it. Let's spread this message of hope. And if you believe that kindness still exists and that these are the stories that matter, make sure you subscribe. This is Good News America, where we find the real American moments that restore your faith in humanity. Thanks for watching.